Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Bring Her Back. Whoa, finally, I'm watching Bring Her Back, or I've watched it. It was so delayed for so many countries. I don't know why, but I think this came out in the US and in Australia like 2 months ago, and it's only coming out here in Portugal right now. I know the UK have like a similar release date, so it's kind of unfortunate that we didn't get to see it with everyone else, but at the same time I'm kind of happy that the buzz kind of died down and we are getting all the really good releases right now. So yesterday I watched Bring Her Back. I'm watching Together tomorrow. Next week we have Weapons coming out. So I have high hopes for those two, and I also had high hopes for this one. So I guess let's get to it. I went into this film not knowing a lot. I knew that this was by the same directors as Talk to Me. I actually didn't even know this was an A24, but it makes sense. I knew that this was about a mother. That's basically what I'm gonna say that the film is about. It's about a mother that is grieving the death of her daughter and she wants her back, as the title says. I would actually say that is saying a lot about this film, but there's so many other things going on that even if it ends up being a little bit predictable, there's just a lot to chew on, and I guess that kind of reveals how I feel about the film. But before I get into my thoughts, let me tell you who stars in the film. I would say the biggest name, like the only big name in the film, is Sally Hawkins. But I do have to mention the names of the actors that played like the three main kids in the film, because they were brilliant. So it also stars Billy Barrett, Sora Wong, and Jonah Ren Phillips. And I guess, post that, let's get to my thoughts. You might have guessed it already, but I absolutely love this film. I feel like this is the first movie, like horror movie of this kind that we're getting this year. Like, we had a few good horror movies this year, but overall I would say it's lacking. That's why I'm really excited about the upcoming releases, because they all look like they are going to be the ones in my top 10 at the end of the year. This will definitely be in my top 10, and this is your typical A24 like elevated horror. It's the type of horror that I love. It's creepy and it's gory. I love the gore in this, and honestly I do prefer this one over Talk to Me. I know I said that this could end up being predictable if you know the premise, but honestly I also think this takes like a path that it's not exactly expected. There's a lot of things going on and you are just on the edge of your seat throughout the whole film. You don't really know what's going on. Like, you kind of know, but at the same time you don't, and you just want answers. And there's, some might say, too many elements, but I think everything fits perfectly. There are a few things unanswered. I might have to dig a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot of things happening and a lot of mysteries, and the whole film just has like a really eerie, creepy vibe. It's funny because something that I noticed was like the score and the soundtrack. Like, the movie goes from 0 to 100. It's like it has like really fun, upbeat songs that like kind of don't fit with the heaviness of the film. Even in those like more light moments, you just feel like something is not right, and there's just like that underlying feeling of, yeah, something is wrong here. And yeah, I'm just waiting to see when that's going to pop up, when that reveal is going to happen, and when everything is going to shit. And yeah, just I love that part of the film. This film kind of, it's not like, it just vaguely reminded me of Martyrs, the French film. Like the visuals, there's some visuals that really reminded me of Martyrs, but also, I don't know, the vibe of the film kind of felt like it. Martyrs is definitely more brutal and like heavy, but this film is pretty heavy as well. As I said, it deals with grief, so obviously it's going to be a little bit heavy and emotional, but yeah, there's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of things happening, and I think it's more original than Talk to Me. Yeah, I don't think what else I can say about this film. This is almost perfect. I don't know, maybe I just need a little bit something that I've noticed that a lot of people weren't a big fan of was the ending. And I can see why. Like, it was like a really middle of the road ending. I wish they went all in or all out, and they went in a middle ground. So it was a little bit lackluster, but at the same time, like I really liked these characters, so I was obviously rooting for them. So I guess what we got was the best case scenario, like that made sense. Trying not to spoil, even though I bet all of you have already seen this film. But yeah, I love the gore, I love the eeriness, and yeah, I really want to watch it again because it was pretty good. Well, and I guess suppose that let's just get to my scores. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 4 out of 5. I really debated a 4.5, but I didn't give like Sinners a 4.5, so I still think Sinners is the best horror film of the year. It's the most stylized. It's pretty gory. It's just fun as well. So I think Sinners is still the top, like the first place for best horror of the year. But this is a pretty close second or third place. I'm still debating. But yeah, totally deserves a 4 out of 5. It's such a good film. Cinematography, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. I liked a lot of the things that they did, the directors, but it could be a little bit more stylized. They are almost there. Like, they don't have like a distinctive like visual type. They have a distinctive type of story and a distinctive type of gore, which I love. But visually, it just needs a little, like, just a few touches. So it makes like a really different and original and just their style. But I liked it. And the originality, I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 as well. Because they have a few elements that are like we have seen before, but they incorporate, like, they do things a little bit differently with the things that we already know. And yeah, I liked it. So I liked the film, and yeah. So I'm pretty sure you have already seen Bring Her Back. So if you have, please tell me in the comments what you thought. Is this your favorite horror movie of the year? Or do you think like Sinners, as I said, is the best one so far? Or do you have another favorite? I haven't seen a lot of the films that have been released in the US. I know like Together is out, I think, so I haven't seen that one yet. Tomorrow I'm seeing it. I haven't seen The Ritual, which I really want, but I know the reviews are the best. So I still have a lot of horror to catch up on that didn't come out here. But yeah, let me know which one is your favorite horror movie of the year so far. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!